morning everyone. Today in this video I'm going to talk about my real world project, and in this project I'm doing it alone, which means I have no team members. And now we are at the PowerPoint slide, and I'm going to talk about my project, the purpose of this project, and maybe the project management and some demos about what I have done. Yeah. The website I'm working on is rewardsling.asia. It's an e-commerce website that's launched in 2018, and there are a certain amount of users for more than 5 countries like China, Taiwan, Indonesia, Filipino, and Malaysia. The purpose of my project is to improving existing project. It's like adding some new features on it, and next is to resolve the user's issue, like fixing some bugs where user may face every day. The next thing is to make admin's job more efficient. I have to talk to them and know what's their problem, and maybe giving up a solution on it. And the last thing is to improve user interface, become more user friendly, which means that my features have to be easy enough for users to use it. My first task is to make translation on every page. First, I will get the non-translated page from my supervisor, and I have to translate them into simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Filipino, Indonesia, and English by adding new keywords for them. After I've done all this, I have to record everything what I have translated, and the supervisor will review it later on. If I didn't pass the supervisor review, I have to move back to process 2, and do it again and again. Now I will show you a demo of the translation. Here is everything, all I've translated, and the first column is a keyword. Is the key for everything behind this. This is the English name, is the Chinese name, traditional Chinese, Indonesia, and the Filipino. Everything we have translated we will record in this page. And my second task is to add a new features for admin to filter all the products. First, I will get the product specification from my supervisor, and then they will explain to me what these features should do, and I will gather online resources from some website like GitHub or CodePen. After that, I will just draw out a system flow like explaining how should this system works. And after that, I will join or create a new database table for storing or getting the data. After that, I will move to the coding process. Coding, I will make sure everything is go fine by coding it. After the coding process, I will just make testing on it and debugging it. If everything is okay, it will move to the next process. The supervisor will review what I've done, and usually they will add more requirements for me to make the features more useful. And after I complete it, I can just implement it on the website, and the task is completed. My next task is to create a footer for RewardsLink webpage. And first, I get the project specification from supervisor like always, and the supervisor tell me what should I put in the footer. And after that, I will go online and search for other similar resources like Lazada's footer or Shopee footers. And after that I just draw out a initial design of the footer, and after that I will try after that I'll go into the coding process. After the coding process, everything can works well, the supervisor will review it, and if it's okay, the task is completed. And this is what my footer looks like. There are customer service information, operating hours, our admin widget ID, admin VP IDs, and also for buyers we have the user guide for them. For the first time user when they are purchase something, and for the seller part we have the seller guide for the seller, how to register as a seller, how to log in, and how to become a good seller. And at here we were just putting our maybe promotion thing. And next features is my next task is to make a picture, drag and drop to adjust their position. I first get this project from supervisor, and then they explain to me what these features can do, and I have to looking for similar examples online, drawing out initial design. This is my initial design. There are two parts in this. The first is drop 1, drop 1, drop 2, drop 3, drop 4, drop 5, drop 6, drop 7, drop 8. Each of the drop they contain a position. Maybe the drop 1 contain the position 1, drop 2 position equals to 2, drop 3 position equals to 3, and then this drag 1 is the picture. Picture I make them can draggable, and then they can drag to each other. After when the user pull the drag 1 to the drop 2, the drag 2 will automatically replace the drop 1, and then something like this. This is my initial design, and then coding. After coding the GUI design, I'm trying to save the position to the database. So after the merchant save their positions, the customer page the position in the customer page will also change. And then after I make it, I just run testing on it, debug on the error, and then implement it, and the task is completed. This is the initial design for the footer, and this is the final design. In the final design, I just remove the drop the IV. Instead, I put the drag all together in one line. The users simply just have to drag 2 to in front of drag 1 to change the position.